in a message that meets the voters where they are and directly addresses their top of mind concerns. And, here, and I think across the country, that's the economy, it's jobs, it's affordability. And we tried to do that in our campaign. I think if you look at the governor's race that we're, engaged in, moving forward to in November, I think you see Abigail Spanberger doing the same thing. She's focused on pushing back on the Trump policy. She's focused on a plan around affordability, and you see her Republican opponent, the lieutenant governor, really fighting culture wars, kind of fighting the last battle. And I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, well, let me drill down on that a little bit more, because this is a tricky moment for elected Democrats, right? There is this kind of impetus to focus on cost of living, the sort of quote unquote kitchen table issues. But there are also, there's polling that suggests that Democratic voters are looking for Democrats to figure out a way, despite being out of power in Congress, to push back more forcefully on the Trump administration. And I guess I wonder, how do you kind of square those things? What's your philosophy, moving into this new role of, do you sort of what would more forceful opposition look like? Or do you think that, no, this is a distraction and we should be, talking about the economy and jobs and things like that?
Well, I think the good news along those lines is that the Trump agenda, especially the budget bill, provides an opportunity for us to do both, right? Because as we're opposing the budget bill and fighting against the implementation of the budget bill, which is all about affordability, right? It will drive up Affordable Care Act premiums if we do nothing. Folks will lose their Medicaid coverage if we do nothing. It will drive up electric costs and utility bill costs. It's all about affordability, moves us in the wrong direction on affordability. So it's a perfect kind of jumping off point for us to, articulate our agenda. If you put us in charge of the House or the Senate or both, here's what we will do to prevent all the bad stuff that this bill would do, but also have our own agenda to make the everyday costs easier for families to bear in this country.